Welcome back, everyone, to more One Piece Pirate Warriors 3. The best One Piece game of all time. Really love this game a lot. This time I thought I would do post-commentary, so I think it's a lot easier. Because me trying to commentate while playing is really hard, because I'm really focused on playing the game. This time we'll be using Crocodile for the majority of this video. I do switch to Zoro at the end, and we'll be using Zoro quite a bit in the next one. Just going through the skills once again. Trying to figure out what I wanted. This game, fucking love it, man. Feels great to be doing videos on it. Sorry I'm not playing through the story mode, but it's just... I think I said this in the previous episode, but I platinumed this game in Japanese. And then I soon afterwards got like an English copy though, to play with a friend, and then won 100% of the story mode in the English version as well. So doing that back to back really burnt me out quite a bit, even just on the game itself. But it's been a long time since I played. A little bit more ready to play the game and ready to get back into the nitty gritty of it. Oh man, this game's so fun. To me, this is without a doubt the best One Piece game. Love it to death. Just it plays like a dream. Every character is just great. Looks great. I like the graphics to this. I know a lot of people are like, why doesn't it have like cell shading or something, but I don't know. There's something that just works about this art, something about this art style that just really works well with One Piece. I'm really eager to see a fourth game. But I know the Pirate Warriors team is currently doing Fire Emblem Warriors, so... Which, in all honesty, that's actually pretty good. Because there's some cool mechanics in Fire Emblem Warriors that I'd love to see in like a Pirate Warriors 4. With that like team special attack thing or whatever, where like the support character does a combo and launches like a crowd of enemies into the air, and then your character you're playing as goes into the air and does like an air combo and then finishes off with like an amazing special attack. That shit looks cool. I'd love to see that like integrated into Pirate Warriors 4 whenever they make it. But since it's been such a long gap between games at this point, like say Pirate Warriors 4 came out next year, that'd be like a 3-year gap. I just want more Pirate Warriors, man. This game was so good. I don't want to be left hanging. But yeah, I've been a fan of Warriors games since I was a kid. First one I ever played was Dynasty Warriors 2. And ever since then I've been hooked. And I'll never forget the day I was like a kid. After playing the second one, I ended up going into a Funko land before. And I saw the first one, I was like, oh my god, it's like Soul Blade, and I don't know, for some reason I never bought it. Kinda wish I would have bought it back then, but I don't even know if I would have had it, like nowadays anyway. I was horrible with taking care of games when I was a kid. As a lot of people usually are. That's something that I should probably just emulate on a fucking PlayStation emulator, just to check it out. I don't even know if anyone would be interested in watching that, but I'm interested to check it out. New video ideas. I have a ton of them, actually. And that's the worst part. when it comes to like the Warriors games, like Dynasty Warriors in general, I think my favorite can be a toss-up between Dynasty Warriors 4 and Dynasty Warriors 3. Because I loved how experimental Dynasty Warriors 4 was. But I have like a lot of nostalgic ties to the third game. Because I played a shit ton of that game with one of my cousins. That was just like the best time ever. And then in recent years I played with one of my close friends. We played a lot of that game as well. Going back to it was pretty fun. To me it still holds up pretty well. I know a lot of people like to say it doesn't hold up well and it's a piece of shit game because of the cheesy as fuck voice acting, but come on, man. Who doesn't love cheesy voice acting? I feel like that's part of like what One Piece is. Some of these characters always sound ridiculous, but yeah, I mean, hell, even Dynasty Wars 2 holds up, but I think Dynasty Wars 3 is probably the better one to go back to, just because it has split screen co-op, more combos, more characters. You know, like a lot of things are more robust with 3, and you have co-op, so it lends itself pretty well to aging well. Speaking of aging well, holy shit. Kagi Films, what the fuck? It's like, I have no beef with them, but I'm like, there's been like a couple of videos of his where he had like the most dumbest titles I've ever seen in my life. And the most recent one was with like, oh, Xenoverse 2 hasn't even aged well. I was like, wait, what? Xenoverse 2 hasn't even been out like a year, and you're saying it hasn't aged well? I don't even like play that game. But like, made no sense. Usually you say a game hasn't aged well when it's like 10 or so, you know, more years. Then you can be like, oh yeah, this game hasn't aged well, but already? Like, what the fuck? And to be honest, I had to say, Xenoverse 2 hasn't aged at all. To me, it's just fine. I haven't played it, but I haven't played it in a long time. I guess just to say I haven't played it would be a wrong statement. Because I actually have. I've played it, and I originally was going to have a playthrough of it on my channel, but I ended up getting sick in the middle of it. So that really kind of ruined my whole playthrough with commentary and everything. And then I think at a point I was just kind of getting so like pissed with how like no one would join my damn lobby for parallel quests that I was just like, you know what? Fuck this game. And I haven't played it since, which is why I hesitate to buy the want to buy the Switch version, because I don't know if I'll have anyone to play with. Will the same problem persist even more because it's on the damn Nintendo Switch? That was a beautiful move by Crocodile there. I give him a 10 out of 10 on that one. And speaking of like Dragon Ball games that haven't aged well, it's like what, like Ultimate Battle 22 and GT Final Bout. Those are games I'd say haven't aged well, because I don't even think they were well for the time they were in. It was much better games than hell. I heard it was the Sega Saturn version of like Ultimate Battle 22 or something like that. It's not called Ultimate Battle 22 on the Saturn. I think it was turned into a Butoden game in Japan for the Saturn, but it reused like all the assets from Ultimate Battle 22. But people said it's a much better game. So I don't know. I haven't played it, but that's been a game I wanted to just pick up to import from my Saturn for like a long time, and I just keep forgetting about it. Along with that Saiyan Legends game, it's also on the PlayStation. I remember I've seen that game as a kid because one of my local game stores always had a Japanese game. I always wanted to play it, and then I played it on the PlayStation emulators years ago, and I thought, this isn't that bad of a game. It's pretty cool. But then I learned that there's a Saturn version of the game that looks a bit better, and the combat's a lot more fast-paced too, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, here I'm just trying to get the S rank. S ranks are always important to me. Sometimes having to spam the support attacks or whatever. I had to say though, the third game fixed these things tremendously, and they're so much better in this game. For anyone who's played Pirate Warriors 1, that shit was abysmal. It's like you have to do like this certain combo, and it's just like a lame ass move. It doesn't even like hit hard or anything. 2 didn't even have him, but 3 brought it back and just figured it out completely, and I'm pretty happy about that. 2 was a much better game than the first one, in my opinion. The first one had a, somewhat decent story, but God, did I get tired of doing fucking platforming for like hours on hours on hours on end, dude. Like, listen, that's cool and all, but I'm playing the Warriors game. To me, I expect us to beat the shit out of everything, not to do platforming that's just a little wonky and just breaks away from the action. Man, it's so easy to get money in this game. I spent like a ton of money getting Crocodile up to from like level 1 to level 50, and I'm like practically already got it back. Magellan. Megaloo. I think I played him a little bit before in the Japanese version of this game. Though my favorite character is always going to be Tashigi. She's just super crazy. Yeah. Sorry. Excuse me. But yeah, the main reason I'm practically using Crocodile right now is just so I can get freaking coins from him, so I can use them on Tashigi. Boom. He's just kind of stuck on the ground. Contemplating life. And he's out of here. I'd also like to keep a reminder that we're playing on normal. Or we're playing on hard, actually. Forgot. Not normal. Hard to really tell the difference. They all still fall like flies. But I do know I've played a bit of Nightmare Mode in the Japanese version of this game. So I do know you can get fucked up in a heartbeat, so... That's why the purpose of this was to kind of just chill out and have fun in the dream log, and unlock characters, which will be also re-unlocking, because after you, for anyone who's probably already played this game, you probably already know, once you beat Shanks and then you beat the last stage with the Straw Hats, that's when you can come back to just the regular dream log again, and then characters that weren't even like locked before become locked. But beating them on the map though gets you new gold coins for like level breaking characters and whatnot. So we're kind of prepping up for Nightmare Log for that, because I'd rather. I do also want to visit some DLC stages. I've never played them, but that's like the main purpose of this, is to kind of like just, you know, chill out, have some fun, play Dream, you know, and then try to get gold coins to level break characters. That way we can, you know, level up and actually, you know, get even stronger and get more moves for Nightmare Log, which the new moves are just the extended moves you have in your Kizuna Rush mode. I played quite a bit of Pirate Warriors 2, but I never got to the point of level breaking characters. But it sounded like it was kind of a pain in the ass to do in the second game. I mean, I guess you could consider getting them in this game a little bit of a pain in the ass, but to me, it's not that bad. But you know, one thing I really like about this game as well is they reduced the crap you have to do with the coins. Streamlining that was like one of their best decisions because holy shit. I did not like how long it took to set coins in the second game at least. 3 was a little bit easier. But 2 was just like I was sitting there for like 5-10 minutes trying to figure out the best way to optimize coin set for characters. I just like it where it's like you just put coins into a stat and it's easy as fuck. I like that. Such a less of a tedious task to do. Oh, this fucking dude. Wapul. I don't really watch One Piece, to be honest, because there's way too many episodes for me to keep up with, but I did grow up watching it, sadly. And by that I mean I watched it on Toonami, which was the 4Kids version of this fucking show. Oh boy, was that some fun shit. The only good thing that shit had going for it was the damn theme song. The pirate rap, that was about it. This shit was catchy as fuck, but everything else was just horrible. Especially like the censorship for like Luffy's smile was just probably like the highlight of everything 4Kids did to One Piece. At least for me and one of my friends, because that shit, it's like, oh, the dude's just smiling. They had to like do this MS Paint bullshit and just cover it up, and it looks so weird. It honestly looks worse than what it originally was supposed to be. Oh yeah, speaking of that, that also means I grew up with the 4Kids version of fucking Yu-Gi-Oh as well, but so did like everyone in America, I guess. Is there even like a proper like redone version of Yu-Gi-Oh like in English? Now that I think about it, just came to mind. That's like one of the Yu-Gi-Oh's been like one of those long-lasted like legacy animes that 4Kids have just tainted to the core. At least One Piece wasn't one of them. But I don't watch it. The chick can get that instant Kazuna. Man, I could gush about this game for hours, guys. This game is so fucking good. Relearning Crocodile was a little bit of fun. I'm thinking about playing Robin at some point. I just remember I'm gonna have a little bit of a... I don't know, I feel like I'm a lot better with her pre-time skip than I am with their New World version of her. Mainly because of her unique attack where like in the pre-time skip you flick you know I don't know, fucking flick them in the nuts, you grab them in the dick, something, whatever, breaks their mama's back, and it like instantly stuns them, and that's such a good move. But like for her pre-time skip, or not pre-time, I just said that, fuck. For a New World version of her unique attack, her R1, it's like a counter attack, I believe. I guess it's not bad though. Like if you're in like the middle of something and they already have hyper armor and then they're trying to do an attack and you just hit that button and boom, bada bing. But I'm pretty aggressive So that's why the pre-time skip's a little bit better to me. I think I might do Nami beforehand though. Nami might come pretty soon, 'cause I did like Nami. She's pretty fun. Set that glide all over the damn map. Oh man, though, this game though, switch port please. I need a switch port. Then maybe you guys would get like a playthrough of the story from me. 100%, 100%, like legit 100. That should be really difficult because then that means like the stage with like CP9. Oh my god, you guys have to suffer through like so many playthroughs of that same fucking stage. It's not even a horrible design. It's not even like a horrible design stage. It's just like you play it like 500 times. You're like, all right, dude. It's good. It was a good stage. I mean, it's not like Dreamlog either, where it's like Dreamlog is just like lay waste to everything. Story mode has to always have its specific bullshit. That bullshit that this pirate captain just swatted me like a fly out of the air. The fuck? Spare no one. There we go. We got the S rank already. It's all good. In the hood. Sadly, Jinbei is not our final dude. You know, if there's a Pirate Warriors 4, I wonder what characters they put as playable characters. Problem of me not knowing too much shit of One Piece is I don't really know what characters they could even put in. Besides Koala, I saw her in Burning Blood, or played her in Burning Blood, and I thought, dude, she'd be dope as fuck in this shit. And that's about all I know. Just gonna taunt the screen. What are you guys waiting for? Subscribe. Well, yo, I had to play Smoker though, dude, sometime soon as well. Smoker, I loved him in the second one. Love him in this game. Most characters that were pretty good in the second game didn't really like get touched in this game. Like, if they were good in the second game, they're good here. But like all the characters that needed to be buff were buffed. Everything just feels so great in this game. Seriously, one of my favorite games. People said fucking 8th generation sucks ass. And I look and I'm like, well, they got Pirate Warriors 3. Amazing game in 2015, and people are like, PlayStation 4 has no games except Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed. And I'm like, in 2015 there was like a lot of good games if you're into niche games. There was so much good shit in 2015. 2016 also had a lot of good shit as well. This year, like, niche games and somewhat of popular games are doing pretty. It seems to be kind of different. I feel like niche games are getting like a bit more popular to where they're almost not becoming niche. But like all the popular games, the AAA games, are just like dwindling. Kind of. I guess I should say kind of, because I don't know. I feel like Call of Duty World War II is probably gonna sell decently well, maybe, because it's World War II. But I have no interest to play that fucking game. Wapool can save himself. There we go. We may be poison. That's nothing to Crocodile, the Sand Master of the sea. But other AAA games I feel like are you know, like Mass Effect kind of like took a hit, and I was like, everyone was disappointed in that game. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is just, I don't even know, man. Fuck that game. That game almost gives me PTSD of back when I was in high school in the 7th generation of Capcom. You know, Capcom was just fucking up everything in that generation. On this DLC, all this shit. And that shit used to just piss me off left and right. Like, the content's on your disc. You pay for it. It's just like, what the fuck? Hooray. But yeah, at every turn, Capcom just felt like they were just letting me down and just pissing me off and just pissing on their own legacy. That once great company you knew from the 90s. And I don't know, you say mid to late 2000s to just let you down at every turn. So I know what we should do here. And now it's starting to come back. Like with the passion when it comes to Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Like, looking at that game, seeing it, like, it has good gameplay for sure. But the roster is something I severely don't like. Like, there's nothing. There's much of nothing there. You have Jeddah from Darkstalkers who's joining. Cool. Zero's still in the game. Cool. I mean, X looks kind of fun, but fuck. Marvel has Gamora. I don't even know who the hell she is. So I don't really keep up with a lot of the new films because I'm not really a movie watcher, but she looked really fun as fuck to play, and that's about all I can commentate for shit I'd like to see on the Marvel side. Oh yeah, Spider-Man. I almost forgot Spider-Man existed. Sorry. They treated him like he was just a function. That fucking PR comment though was just so stupid, so asinine. That was just the dumbest shit you could ever comment. It's like playing like any game, like playing Pirate Warriors, and you're like, oh man, this character's in the game, but hopefully they get it put into the next game, because people want to see like their favorite characters just in a game doing cool shit. And Pirate Warriors is an amazing game, and I'd love to see amazing characters come in that I don't know about and love them some more. I think Pirate Warriors 3 just does the best, where it's like anyone's favorite character just feels great to play and really unique in this game. But no one's just gonna be there for like their functions. It's because they know the character, they know their legacy, their history. That's stupidest comment I've ever seen from anything ever. To say that about even like a versus crossover game, it's like, I thought that was like one of the main points of these damn things was having an amazing roster. I missed the damn Kazuna Muso special thing. Oops. But anyway, back to giving him the Sand Sparta and giving Capcom that sand. Fuck. And then I love how people are like, oh yeah, you talk shit now, but you're gonna buy the game. It's like, pfft. Why would I want to waste $60 on a game that has nothing for me? All I want is a game to do better. This game looks so half-assed, it's not even funny. Like, seeing the win quote screen was just like, probably the dumbest thing I could probably commentate about, because it's a win quote screen, but like, I don't know, a quote screen is supposed to have some pizzazz. This was like the most basic average bullshit I've ever seen in my life, and yes, that could be due to change. Day 1 patch, probably. Because they already said that. Oh, day 1 patch. Well, fuck your day 1 patch. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 did the same goddamn thing. I really do want this game to fail. Not Pirate Warriors, this game. It's amazing. But Capcom needs to realize they just can't keep scamming people out of their money. That shit pisses me off with a passion. I mean, fuck. It's so hard to just do something right and do something that people will actually enjoy rather than just doing stupid damn things every turn. And besides, I don't really have a thirst to play Marvel vs. Capcom. If I want to play, or Infinite, I should say. If I want to play like some online fun fighting games I really enjoy, I could just go on Fightcade and play fucking X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Street Fighter, or Marvel vs. Capcom 1 with good netcode and have a time of my life. You tell him, Marco, even though we just whooped your ass. Marco I really like a lot. So many characters to love. Doflamingo, though, is just an asshole. Woo! Desert cupcakes. Don't even know what to commentate about anymore. Capcom already just sent me into a frenzy. But I guess speaking of fighting games, as you all know, Fighters got delayed in their beta, which saddens me greatly. I was looking forward to kind of seeing how that game will play, and how it feels to play, and how crazy the game is going to be when people actually get to have like hands-on time with the game. Because people keep saying how Fighters looks like a boring piece of shit, and Marvel vs. Capcom has much better fucking gameplay, and it's just outright better. I'm like, well, you could put two characters in fucking Fighters, and I'd be more interested in fucking Dragon Ball Fighters than I would be with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite with how boring the fucking cast of that game is. Like, yeah, we need like the more modern, popular characters, but then on the Capcom side, they put all the characters no one even knows the fucking about. Like, not many people know about Jedha. I mean, I do, because I did grow up playing Darkstalkers, but not many people knew him. Who the fuck knows Spencer from that one modern Bionic Commando game that no one ever fucking played? The dumbest character. Fuck. But Fighters, though. And here, one of the things, though, too, is like, I feel like with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, it's such a rehash from Marvel vs. Capcom 3 that, like, some of the core of the gameplay is already similar to that game, so most people already know how to fucking play the game to begin with. The only thing people don't know how to do yet is just how to utilize the gem stone, the power stone, the infinity gems, there we go. I was trying to think of the name for it. The infinity gem things, they don't know how to utilize them properly yet, but other than that, everyone knows like the basis of the gameplay, so it just looks a lot more better because of that. Fighters, I feel like people don't really know how to do crazy combos with yet because no one's had, like, you know, long enough time to really be able to play that game and learn its mechanics. So I guarantee you, once the beta rolls around, you're going to see a ton of videos of just some broken-ass, fucking busted, nasty shit. It's going to be like, you know, Vegeta versus Android 18 all over again. That's how nasty it's going to get. I'm really interested in that, the Blaze Blue, Persona, what else was it? Ruby and, oh, Under Night Inbirth. That's a game I've been wanting to play forever, and I know they just recently came out with, like, a new game, or is it just like a legit new game or an expansion? I don't even know. But I did listen to the soundtrack of that game, and I was impressed, and I wanted to own that game, and I haven't bothered to pick it up yet. But it has a new version on PS4 in Japan already, and I do know it's coming out to the West at some point. Just like those Dot Hat games, the Dot Hat GU ones. I really hope they go back and do the first ones as well, and I will be fucking happy as well. Happy as shit. You have no idea how much I want to play those games so bad, but they're so fucking expensive. Like, I go to my local game stores all the time, and like die-hack GU games for the PS2, a bajillion dollars. Like, I'm not paying that much money for, you know, like it's like 100 or something, like, or even up to $250 for a fucking game. Like, come on, dude. It's a PS2 game. You're wanting me to pay that much for just one stupid, measly goddamn game? If the PS2 emulator wasn't such a piece of shit, I really don't like that emulator. That wasn't such a, I probably might be able to emulate that game on a PS2 emulator though. I feel like it might be one of those lucky charms that'll work. If not, I'm gonna cry. But I love those games as a kid. From the ones I had, and now they're stupidly expensive. I hate that about collecting games. It's like, oh, do you want to play this game or own this game? It's a bajillion dollars for no fucking reason. And a lot of times, the shittiest games are for some reason the ones that cost the most, and they're the shittiest games ever made. Anyway, back to the topic of fighting games, though. What are your characters you want to see in Fighters and Dragon Ball Fighters? I know mine is going to be OP Chaozu, who one-shots everything. Actually, I'd like to see Yamcha in Fighters, to be honest. Listen, it's Wolfang Fist. That's my jam. I like that move. And in Fighters, it'd be great. But like legit characters, I don't even know, because they said they want to have original characters though too. And I wonder if they're going to be able to take like everything, like from Dragon Ball, obviously Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT. I almost forgot Super existed for a second. My bad. Super. I really don't even know what they could add from Super that I'd really give a shit about. Not Xenoverse, but Dragon Ball Heroes is kind of like my go-to one that keeps coming to mind. I feel like Toa and Miro would be a cool fit for the game. Demigod would be really dope if they added in his third form. Holy shit. But then how would his second form work? I don't even know. Fuck. But those are just some of the characters that came to mind. But if they have original characters, I wonder what they're going to add. Oh yeah, isn't this sumo person like a dude that like looks like a woman or some shit? I don't know. One Piece, I don't even know. One Piece is just his. Holy shit. One Piece certainly does have a colorful cast of characters, that's for sure. Oh yo, dude, this just reminded me. That Bleach, fuck, that one Bleach game on the PS3. It's a hack and slash game. I never picked it up. I wanted to play that game for like a long time, and I forget it exists. Fuck a doodle doo. I do need to get some splitters for my PS3 though. That way I can actually record PS3 games. Ooh, the deadly finisher. If I did, I probably would actually end up recording some Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn. God. Man, Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn, that's my jam. That's my favorite one in the Dynasty Warriors Gundam franchise. Fucking, I love it. But I love the Dynasty Warriors Gundam games. The second one was my favorite one for like the longest time, and then the fourth game, Reborn, came out, and that one quickly replaced 2 just because it feels faster, feels more smoother. And the grind though has been reduced like significantly. And yep, here's where we switch to Zoro. And that one movie outfit that I never seen. Probably should look it up at some point. But yeah, also forgive some crappy play with Zoro right now because I haven't played Zoro. I haven't played this game in a while. So I'll have to get back in the groove with Zoro here. But yeah, Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn reduced a lot of the grind in that game, like compared to the previous games. Because holy shit, I would often consider the Dynasty Warriors Gundam games to be the most grindiest Warriors games to play. They're fun as hell, but holy shit, I think I spent like so many hours playing Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2, and I don't even think I ever like got halfway to completion of that game after all that time. It's that Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2 has so much content to go through. Love the games to death, but hell, I think like 3 though kind of 3 was a good game, but one thing that kind of did like ruin 3 a little bit was the dumbass friendship bullshit. Which is like it's in like all like Muso games nowadays, even in this game. But like that one had the worst version of it, in my opinion, where it's like friendships can go up and friendships can go down, I believe. But you also had to get these friendships up though to get like actual missions to play. At least here in like Pirate Warriors 3, for example, getting up there the pirate crew ranks just nets you like new skills and shit. That's cool, or gallery stuff. But at least like with skills, yeah, it helps optimize gameplay. But like, fuck, it's easy to do in this game for sure, and that's what I like about it. It's easy as hell to do in this game. It's not a tedious task. It's not hard as shit to do either. So I feel like in the Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3, it just takes you forever in that game. I love this move, if you can't tell. It's a bit slow, but goddamn it. Actually, the best thing to do is to use this move, then do the R1 right there. Well, like I didn't do, but so I'm trying to get the exclamation points. I was a little bit slow in doing that, but it's all good. Like I said, we had to warm up with Zoro. Shit, I was gonna talk about something that like just escaped my mind. Fuck. Well, in the meantime, just enjoy Zoro beating the shit out of everything, alright? Almost forgot to use this Kizuna Rush. Holy hell. God, man. Even just watching this, I'm already just having a blast. That sucked because he hit me and I was trying to do my special in Kizuna, in the Kizuna Rush, and he just fucked me over, damn Jinbei. He deserved that. Stylish fucking finish, baby. Oh my god. I always hope my gameplay looked entertaining to people. I will say, like, when you watch Muso games, depending upon who you watch, it can just be a fucking boring snooze fest. I'm just throwing this out there just because I can. But yeah, depending upon who you watch, Warriors games can be like a boring snooze fest, and it just can give you such a negative impression of a game. But when you do shit like that, you know, it's definitely worth it. But yeah, one of the reasons I actually got a Japanese copy of this game was because I watched a YouTuber named Swillow, and he was, I don't remember if it was just like live streams, I think, or I think he just made like videos on this game, and the gameplay looks so fucking good and just looks so damn refined from what the second game already had and going for it. And so I got like extremely hyped. I got really excited to play it. And so I imported the game. And then I just was in love ever since. But like I think when the English release rolled by, watching certain people play this game was like boring as shit. Not to put Kagi Films under a bus, but like watching his gameplay was like boring as shit. Like holy fuck. Like no combos, like no nothing. No fucking dash cancels. Just like nothing. It's just like simple as fuck gameplay. I feel like, you know, that's one of the big problems too. It's like, you know, the people that will always commentate how Warriors games are just nothing but button mashers and whatnot, which I've been playing these games for years, so technically, you know, yeah, they are, but people who make that comment all the fucking time usually play these games boring as shit and act like there's nothing to the gameplay at all. But high-level gameplay of Warriors games usually like excites the hell out of me. Which, I mean, well, technically that's true for almost any game, but especially with Muso games, because when they're actually played pretty well, it's like, yo, I want this game. This game looks dope. You can do all this crazy shit, but you watch like more of a casual person play the game. It's like, why would I want to own this game? This game looks boring as fuck. There's no cool moves, no cool combos. You can't do shit in this game. I'm sorry, guys. I love that move. Oh shit! Here it comes. Boom! Oh boy, I love that shit. I just love that feeling when you like capture a base and everyone's kind of like panicked and everything, and then you just like do a strong attack and they're all just flying. That shit just feels so satisfying as fuck. Oh no. He's becoming a better swordsman than Zoro. Stop him now. That wasn't in the script. It's like if they put fucking Hachin in Pirate Warriors 4 and he becomes like the best character ever made. Shanks in this game is so damn OP. It's like, it's ridiculous. Fucking love it, but it's like, it just feels like, oh man, Shanks is missing an arm. So give him the most OP shit possible. But it was fun recording this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So next time will be more Zoro and then Hawkeye, and probably some other missions as well. But I'd like to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to gum that like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe for more. And and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.